Hello there, I'm Harold Rapskin. Now you might be wondering why I'm in these clothes. But hey, let me just tell you, I'm a volunteer, and beggars can't be choosers. So, there you go. What's that? You want to learn about Delaware? Really? Boy, did you come to the right person. I'm glad you asked. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Delaware was first settled by the Dutch. Hello, I'm Dutch, and I take this land for the Dutch. Great mother of chief big business. Oh. Soon thereafter, a dispute with the Indians left them all dead. And I mean the Indians killed them. And it was bad.
Make war upon them! Make war upon them! Make war upon them!
Holy boysenberries! Oh, the Indians are after me. Ah. So moving on, in 1638, the Swedish founded New Sweden. Go figure. And that was right in the heart of Delaware. And they liked it. A lot.
I am the Swedish, and the Swedish shall keep this land. I hereby deem this land for the Swedish.
Then along came the Dutch 13 years later, and they took it back for themselves. Now they didn't necessarily kick the Swedish out, they just took control, which the Swedish had no choice. Like my good buddy said before, this land is for the Dutch, and the Dutch will keep it. I hereby am establishing New Castle, and Delaware will be ours. So take that, Swedish.
Great Scottish reforms! We've lost this land!
England is such a strapping good place. We love to sing songs and get along. Ha ha ha, what joy we have. It's been about 8.5 years. Things were flowing along great. Real great. But 9 years later, the British forcibly removed the Dutch and took the colony as their own. Dutch didn't like this, but hey, the British were stronger, more powerful. And that's the way sometimes it just floats. That's the way it happens. And, you know, you know.
By order of the British, leave Delaware.
Oh, no you don't. I'm not getting pushed around by you again.
Fine then, BK, have it your way. Ah! Ah!
So there you go. You got James Duke of York, the British dude, who's owned in Delaware, and he gives it off to William Penn. And if you all know squat about history, you know William Penn founded Pennsylvania. So, William Penn, he's got Delaware and Pennsylvania, but they don't get along too well. You see, Delaware wants to be its own colony. Delaware doesn't want to be ruled under Pennsylvania or in joint with Pennsylvania. Delaware wants to be its own entity, which causes political tensions, if you will. So in 1776, Delaware gains its independence, as do the other colonies, from England. What Delaware does, they reestablish their state government. Now they're their own state. Everything's hunky-dory. What I want you to do, since I know y'all are really interested in history, I can tell it's oozing out your earlobes, I want you to stay tuned. After these messages, when we conclude, Delaware, it's not the state you think it is.
It's my money and I need it now!
It's my money and I need it now!
It's my money and I need it now! It's my money and I need it now!
It's my money and I need it now!
My money and I want it now!
It's my money and I need it now!
It's my money and I need it now!
It's my money and I want it now!
Break, I compiled a few interviews of what the Dutch, Swedish, and British think about how the founding of Delaware really went. What they liked or didn't like. What they thought would happen that didn't. And what did that they did. And what didn't that they thought they might. And what might that they thought didn't. Watch these. I thought for sure the Dutch would hold the colony till kingdom come. I mean, we had all the things going for us. I don't know where we went wrong.
I don't know where we went wrong. I mean, we reestablished the colony, but still bigger. Those dang Dutch. If the Dutch hadn't run us off, we'd have been vibrant and live right now. I know it. At least we contributed somewhat by sticking around, but still. We should have been left in control. We had the power, we had the means. We got cheapskated. We got shortchanged. Straight up lost is what we got.
The British are strong. We're powerful. Of course we knew we'd win. Of course we knew we'd take over. We're the British. I mean, come on. What I didn't see coming is 1776. I'd like to talk to a few of them Americans over there. We should be talking in the British accent, eh? Tea and crumpet. Great Scott. This is a castle. You have got tapestries, haven't you? You know, man, and I was just happy to get a win out there. Just one win, you know, being a Redskin and all. I mean, we went out, we did our best. We drove them Dutch away. I mean, of course, we all knew that we would, but you know, I was just happy to get a win. Because it certainly don't happen often. Would have invented something. I don't know, Dutch fries? I don't know, maybe we could have been in The Wizard of Oz? You know, Judy Garland meets the Dutchkins? No, that doesn't work. Or maybe Dutch cream? Or Dutch vanilla ice cream? Maybe, yeah, Dutch vanilla ice cream. What's the matter with that? I think Dutch vanilla ice cream would be...
The beer store's here, there's the fishy. And the fish here, there's the beer, there's the fishy. There's the beer, there's the fishy. The fishy.
Now on to some more basic aspects. Religion. You got your Dutch Reform. You got your Protestant. You got your Catholic. Even some Jews later on. Basically, you name it, we got it in Delaware. This is an easy one. Race. You got your Dutch. You got your Swedish. You got your British. You got your colonial American. You got your Indian, which were, you know, eventually driven out. But pretty much, you got your slaves. Both African, actually just really African for the most part. The economy in Delaware was driven by two main things back then. It was driven by fishing, and it was driven by logging. And really Delaware served as sort of like a port to filter out supplies through to the other colonies. So that kept them going, and they did pretty well business-wise, so to speak. Now, social classes, you got your richer people, you got your poorer people. Most people, they in the middle, just working hard, trying to support their families. It really doesn't become much of an issue, to be honest.